PA football news. This is Lindsey Bennett here with Warrior Run coach, Mr. Zeckman. Coach, we're right before game week. How'd you make it through the scrimmage? Did you have any big injuries?
We had one injury, unfortunately. We had a kid that fractured his finger, so we'll know more about that tomorrow, where he stands. Hopefully he's only out, a week or two, we're hoping, but we won't know more until tomorrow. But other than that, a couple bumps and bruises, but we made it through pretty much healthy other than the one injury.
Yep. Do you like the one scrimmage format now as opposed to the two scrimmages and then game week?
Yes and no. There's pros and cons with both of them. I would like to see two scrimmages as a coach because we have some, questions that we need answered at certain positions. But I think as far as healthiness and being ready for week one scrimmage is the way to go. Yeah. So give and take with it. I'm fine with the current format, and we got a lot of good work done with South Williamsport. It was a good scrimmage for us.
Good. You had a successful season last year. You went 8-5. You ran into the state champs. How does it feel to have the state champs for the last 8 years come through District 4?
Oh, it's awesome. I was very happy, for Troy. I mean, they were a buzzsaw. We were pleased to be in the championship game with them. I mean, what Southern's been doing over the years, but District 4 in general, the competition on any given night, if you don't come with your A game, you're going to get beat. So we're very fortunate to have good football here in our backyard.
Yeah, and as fans and the press, it's such a great thing to see the road to the state championship comes through District 4.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it.
And it just makes everybody better.
Oh, and the excitement, and it definitely does, make it better. And, for Troy to do it, the way they did it. And, I mean, they battled with Southern Columbia the year before. I mean, They were in a tight game, and that could have went either way there. So it's awesome to see. It's great for our area. It's great for, District 4, like you mentioned. And we're deep in other divisions, too, whether it's single A, double A, triple A, quad A. So we're well represented in our district. There's no doubt about it.
Yep. Now, last year you had a couple of really tough losses during the season. We were talking about one before the camera rolled with Loyal Sock. They beat you in the last couple minutes of the game when you had them pretty handily. Yeah,
we left a lot. A lot of the games we didn't finish, and that was our message here in the summer and the preseason. Like in the fourth quarter, we had some games. Loyal Sock, as you mentioned, we just didn't finish it. That last drive, credit to them, they made the plays. Hughesville was another game. Milton, like different games, just going back and forth. Some of the losses that we had that we didn't finish, and we need to finish this year. Every game's big. It shouldn't come down to one play, but you got to execute and take advantage of opportunities. And unfortunately, we fell on the other side of it. But that being said, I think it made us better as a team. We didn't realize it at the time. It worked out for us, and we ended up getting hot at the right time when the playoffs started last year.
Yep. And if you're going to have them losses, the time to have them is during the middle of the season. So when you get down the stretch, you got to get on a roll, and you rolled right into the district finals.
Yeah, it was no doubt. I mean, Loyal Sock, we avenged that loss, but it was halftime and they were beating us, 7-0, and we came out the second half and just turned the switch and made some adjustments and started playing good football, got a run game going, and then the momentum carried over to Towanda, and it was a really good game for us there. And then until we met, Troy, the eventual state champions, but something to build on. Winning multiple playoff games for the first time in our school history and making it to the district championship. So a lot of excitement. The expectations are there. The bar has been raised, but it's a credit to the other seniors that, we had a great senior class last year, but to the seniors even before that, when we started this, this is our fourth year, with the new staff and everything. So a credit to all the people that were involved that already graduated, because I mean, it didn't happen overnight, but we got the ship going in the right direction.
And when we talked before the camera, this is your third year as a head coach? Fourth year. And when you took over, the record before you came along was what?
We had like 20 losses, 20 straight losses. We went 2 seasons without a win.
That's got to be tough for morale.
Yeah, it was tough. These kids were beat down, and those seniors that graduated last year were part of that first year. They were freshmen before our new coaching staff, came and took over. So they seen the lows of the very lows and the highs where it was last year. So they stuck with the process. I'm just proud of the kids, proud of the coaches. It speaks volumes, and we're fortunate to have an awesome field to play on, field house, and the fans been coming out, and winning helps that.
Yep.
So the community support. We're very fortunate.
And a lot of the coaches I talk to talk about building a culture, and that's the definition of building a culture, what you have done.
Yeah, it was tough. There was a lot of bumps along the road year one. So we came in and changed some things, and they weren't popular, but discipline. We try to be big on that. But I still remember to this day the first win that we had. You would have thought we won the Super Bowl to break that streak. It was against Northwest. They came in 4-0. We were 0-4, and the reaction of the kids after the game. The tears of joy. They were just so happy and not used to getting a win, and what it felt like to get a win. Little things that you take for granted. Winning never gets old, but it was pretty cool to see, the expressions. And after the game, it was like, we won the Super Bowl, and it was week 5. Yeah.
And after that win, could you see the win change a little bit to say, we kind of expect to be in the games now instead of just being a doormat?
The confidence, definitely. The confidence from that coming into practice the following week, you could see the difference. And they believe that they can be in. Now, we had a really tough schedule. We started out of the gate with some really tough teams that were ranked in the state, so that didn't help matters. But yes, you could see. And then we think we might have lost the next game, but then we won 2 more, so we won like 3 out of the 4 games. So that was pretty big.
And that's like a 10-win season when you went 0-20. Yeah. Like you won 3 games, that's gigantic.
Yeah, and then we qualified. We had a losing record, that year, but we qualified for the playoffs and had a competitive playoff game. Mm-hmm. We were out in 1 game, but we learned a lot, and carried over to the following season. So then the following season, we won another playoff game and went 6-6. So it started turning. It was hard. A lot of work was done, year 1, but then more work was done year 2, and so on and so forth. Mm-hmm. And the belief and the culture, we got it to where it is today.
Mm-hmm. Now, last year. Now turning the page going forward. The kids coming back, what do you tell them after last year you went to the district finals? Now the board is a race and you start out with nothing. Yeah,
that's tough. Last year is over. We have a lot of holes to fill with seniors that left. We're missing that senior class. I can't say enough about. So it's a fresh start. We have some guys that I'm excited about that'll be starters for the first time ever, that I'm excited to see, that are showing some really good things, to start the season out. So I'm excited about our line. We have 3 of the 5 starters returning, and with one of the other starters got some time as a freshman last year. So might have our biggest line that we've ever had here at Warrior Run in school history. So we're excited about that. We're excited that we're, in 7-on-7s, we were looking good with passing the ball. So I'm excited just for the opportunity and the foundation that these seniors left last year, and, where the program's heading, and hopefully learn from the mistakes and finish games this year for sure.
Yeah. How do you expect to do throughout the season? Do you expect to make the district finals? Do you expect to be in the state playoffs? What are your expectations before you play your first game?
I think last year we got caught up in some things, and we hit a rough patch there that we just couldn't reset. We were worried about, I think, too much on standings, playoffs, who we're going to play here and there, instead of just focusing on the game it's in hand instead of week 1. And I know it's cliche, we want to go 1-0, but I'm really focusing on week 1. Yep. Not worried about week 8, week 2, but 1-0. And if we come along, we get a loss, we can't let the loss beat us the following week. And that happened last year, unfortunately.
Yep.
For sure.
So You're in District 4. It's one of the toughest competitive level divisions in AA in the state. That must make you feel darn good to be in the district finals when the last 8 state title champions come from here. Like, just to be in the same paragraph as that has to be quite a...
It was pretty wild to think about, and the memories that we had last year. I mean, it was great. You know, when we won in the semis, going to the district finals, we knew Troy was, you know, a juggernaut. But it was an awesome feeling. We're not used to playing this long, you know, that it was last year. You know,
13 games.
Winter sports started. You know, we had wrestlers that didn't make the first day of practice, and basketball players, so on and so forth. So that was a really cool feeling. And you know, I would love to, you know, get back there, but like I said, it's not easy. We just take it day by day, week by week, and excited with the new team that we have this year, and we look forward to, you know, week 1 with Muncie.
Yep, one day at a time.
Oh yeah.
Now, going back, you've been the head coach for 4 years. Where did you come from? How did you get here? Because I think everybody watching, there's probably a lot of people that have no idea who Coach Zeckman is.
Yeah, I started as a junior high football coach. I was probably coaching that for at least 4 years before I ended up getting a head coach. But I've been involved with the midget program, oh my gosh, for, you know, coaching midget football with this group of seniors since they've been like 5 years old in flag. So special group here that I've been with. My biggest thing is a baseball coach. You know, that's baseball coach here as well, and assistant wrestling coach for the last, you know, handful of years. So yeah, been involved with the program. You know, I would say, you know, over 12 years. I would say been coaching. So and I'm fortunate to have really good coaches, part of the staff, and you know, all the way from, like, you know, midget all the way up through. We're trying to get it consistent and everyone on the same page, and I think we've been doing a better job of that every year. So we're excited on our 4th season here, and that's pretty much. I mean, been here, graduated here, been here my whole life. And,
well, that's awesome.
So we're run proud.
Now, when you took over as head coach, did you coach under the other head coach? Were you on his staff? Yeah, I was a junior high coach. We would help. Coach Long, you know, brought me aboard, and I thank him for the opportunity. He's a heck of a guy. And I got foot in the door with the junior high program with some of the coaches that are still, you know, are coaching with me now on varsity. Yeah, that's how I got involved. I mean, it just seems like it was a couple years ago, but man, it's been like, you know, 7-8 years ago. You know, where time flies, don't blink. Yeah. Now, going forward, like, where do you see the program in the next 4 or 5 years headed? Because you know, you got freshmen that are going to be with you for a while, and
the biggest thing is my goal was stability. And maintaining a winning program, and that's easier said than done because you go through the lulls, and to be honest with you, our numbers are the lowest this year than it's ever been in my 4 years, and you would think it would be the opposite. So commitment and getting kids out. You know, we lose kids to soccer, that happens, but like, there's a lot of kids out there, and I know it's not just here, that unfortunately, you know, would rather be home playing video games or doing something else that could really help us on the football field. And that's the sad part. So I'm hoping the program continues the success, and we get more and more kids out for football. It's a great sport. It's good for the kids. So that's my envision, and you know, hopefully we keep building. Every year was a building block. So that's where I see it. What
do you do to get the kids off the couch and off their phone? Like, how do you keep their attention when you're on the field practicing? Because kids today, everybody's on their phone. Like, their nose is in their phone all the time. What do you do to combat that?
That's not easy. That's tough. And we struggle with it sometimes. I mean, just with anything, focus, sometimes lack of focus. And it could be little things as far as not sleeping, not eating right, doing different things like that. We try to promote. I'm fortunate to have coaches that are teachers at the school. I'm usually in here every day as well. So we have a lot of people that know the kids. So I don't know if some of them are just, afraid, to try something new. And, we've been having some come out over the last couple of years when they're a senior, but, it would have helped if we would have had them a couple of years sooner.
Oh, yeah.
So to answer your question, it's tough. It's tough. Unfortunately, social media and the phones and, the internet and all that, as good as it is, it's bad.
It's a blessing and a curse.
Yeah, it's it takes over some of them, but we're fortunate for the most part. With the kids that we have, they come out and they work hard.
Yeah, like I was talking to Jim Roth, and he said the same thing about social media. It can be the greatest thing, and it can be the worst thing.
No doubt.
Like if a parent or somebody doesn't like you, it sure puts bumps in the road on what you're trying to do.
Oh yeah, and that happens.
And then in small school, it's a lot more prevalent than it is in like 4 and 5A and 6A.
Everyone knows everyone in a small community and that, and unfortunately, some people take to that and go on that. But I've been blessed and fortunate for the most part, and what we've been able to do, I think it helps as well.
Yep.
But got to keep the wins coming,
Yep, so, that cures all the problems.
Sometimes,
So, are you excited about what you got going into the season?
Yeah, absolutely.
How about your schedule?
Schedule's tough. I mean, it's always been tough, but Muncie's always been a tough game for us. We were able to beat them for the first time. This is the 4th year, but we beat them last year in a really good game.
Yep.
Came down to the 4th quarter here. The year before they beat us, and we had an opportunity in the 4th quarter. We had the ball to take the lead or tie. I think it was. No, actually, yeah, I think we lost by 6. So, definitely excited about week 1, but all the teams in our district, like you said, any given night, I mean, it's not just like, hey, you don't show up, even if you think, hey, we can get this team, you don't come ready to play, you're going home with a loss. There's no doubt about it. And just keeping everyone healthy. The biggest thing is depth in high school football with most teams, like us. We have guys playing both ways. It takes its toll, especially early in these conditions in the heat. That's not easy. And then, special teams, that's huge.
Is your first game this Friday, home or away?
Away.
Oh.
Yep, at Muncie.
Well, if you ever get a chance, everybody watching, come to Warrior Run. They got a fantastic facility. I think, in my opinion, I've seen a couple stadiums, that this is the best one in Northeast PA. It's just a fantastic stadium to watch a game, and just the atmosphere is amazing. Like from when they come out with the smoke, it's just unbelievable. For a AA football team to have this facility is crazy. It's like the Field of Dreams, kind of.
Yeah, we're awesome. And we had Jumbotron our first year, that we had that last year as well. So we're fortunate, and, we like it. It is a good atmosphere for a high school football game. The kids love it, and, the community, loves it when they keep coming out to support us. So we're very thankful for them.
Yep. Well, Coach Zeckman, good luck this year.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you to PA Football News, and we'll be watching you and see how you make out this year.
All right. Thanks for the coverage. I appreciate your time.
Yep, we'll be following you, and hopefully we'll see you in week 11, 12, and 13.
I would love to see you then.